Tuesday, February 21st. My name is Damian.
And my name is Domino. And this is ENS News.
Seniors, dues are due by the end of the month. Make sure to get those in, and please talk to Ms. Swift if you have any questions. The Upperclassmen Ball is coming up in June, but don't forget that your eligibility depends on this quarter. And don't forget about the Senior New York City trip coming up on April 14th.
Students went on a trip to DC on Friday, February 10th. One of the museums they visited was the National Museum of African Art. Speaking of, let's talk about how we can learn more about African American culture right here at school.
Philadelphia has one of the few districts in America that has African American history as a graduation requirement. Currently, states like Florida are banning AP African American history from being taught in their classrooms. Mr. Milton, who has been educating the youth for 37 years, recently shared his thoughts on the ban in Florida and the importance of African American history in its curriculum.
Well, I think that Governor DeSantis has a lot of fear. He doesn't want the truth about the history of America getting out. And so one way to keep people compliant is to not to have certain parts of history learned. And so the history of black people goes counter to the narrative that America is this great egalitarian place.
Before 2005, African American history was not a required course. Mr. Milton was there for the transition to African American history being a graduation requirement.
There was a previous African American history curriculum in the early 70s, but they got rid of that. So basically, if you could add anything to the U.S. history curriculum regarding the history of black people, you did, and it was very sparse. I've noticed that there has been a decline in an interest in it, believe it or not. When it first came out in 2005, a lot of students were really excited about taking the course. But now it just seems like it's just another class, so that's been a big change.
Miss Moore Allman, who graduated from Carver in 1996, now teaches history.
You think you know Black history based on sort of the whitewashed, watered-down version that you get in most schools. And that's not it. I mean, there is a richness. I'm still learning Black history literally every day.
What street near the school is named after a prominent African American defense attorney and civil rights leader from Philadelphia?
Cecil B. Moore.
Oh.
Cecil B. Moore. Cecil B. Moore.
Correct. In what year did African American history become a required class to graduate in Philadelphia?
I'm gonna go with D.
Correct.
2005.
2005.
2005.
Yep.
When did the celebration of Black History Month begin?
I believe it's 63.
It is 26.
1963. 1926.
Which enslaved African American attempted to sue for his freedom and failed?
Dred Scott. Yeah.
Definitely Frederick Douglass. Dred Scott.
Correct. On a U.S. postage stamp, who was the first African American to appear on it?
Harriet Tubman.
Jackie Robinson, but I'm not sure.
Correct.
NREMs are due on Monday, February 27th, so keep that in mind over the next week as you turn in work. NREMs will be distributed the following day on Tuesday during second advisory.
We have 2 half-days this month, Friday, March 3rd and Friday, March 17th. And don't forget that Tuesday, March 14th is Pi Day, so come to school dressed like a nerd.
Carver BSU recently held a book club event featuring Carver alumni Sadiqa Johnson to talk about her book, Yellow Wife.
The Robotics Club will be hosting a bake sale this month on March 20th during all lunch periods. Come out to support our Robotics Club.
Even though Super Bowl Sunday didn't go how many people may have wanted, we can still show some Eagles pride here at Carver ENS.
I'm here with
Miss Barkas.
What is your Super Bowl score predictions?
Eagles by 10.
Eagles 24, Chiefs 21.
31-28 Eagles.
That was my answer.
Who is your favorite player on the Eagles and why?
Let's go with Hurts, because he be dressing sometimes.
Josh Sweat, because I like his celebration.
I'm going to go with Jason Kelsey.
Darren Sproles is as tall as me.
What are you going to do to celebrate?
It's 18 and up, so.
I'll probably go out to Broad Street because I live in South Philly. I'm not going to climb a pole.
I'll be at Main Street, and I will be climbing a pole.
Do you like my outfit?
Nice. But that's a solid outfit. I like it.
A 9.
5 birds out of 5 birds.
I say you're a solid 9.
I also have a Fletcher Cox jersey. My son's named Fletcher, not for Fletcher Cox, because if you ask my wife, she will say that is not true.
I don't have kids.
Any encouraging words for the birds?
Fly high, baby.
Go birds!
On February 12, 2023, fans sat at the edge of their seats as the 2 #1 seeds in the NFL, Eagles and Chiefs, faced off in the 57th annual Super Bowl in Phoenix, Arizona. Unfortunately, the Eagles came up short, but here are some words from your quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
I will say I'm so proud of this team for everything that we've been able to overcome. Obviously, we had a big-time goal in the end that we wanted to accomplish, and we came up short.
Thanks for joining us this week.
And we'll see you next time on ENS News.